Okay, I want to just finish up on this part three. Uh, if you look at the Kabbalistic tree of life, basically what it is it's six-sided, just like the hexagon is. But inside of it, actually, it's hard to see. And I outlined at least one of the cubes, but there's two cubes, and it's a cube and a cube, and that's the same thing that's on the North Pole of Saturn. You also get the pentagram out of there and some other stuff. Basically, what it is there's 10 circles, which are the planets, and each one of those is its own dimension. Okay, Saturn being the ninth, which is it's called Binah. Actually, there's an 11th one, but you can't see it, and it's called Dath, D-A-A-T-H, and it's where the intelligence of the machine, because that's what it is, for lack of a better word, emanates from. And I'm pretty sure that that's where the internet comes out of. It's an abyss, a type of a thing where there's no life there, but just information. So you've got the hexagon, which is a two-dimensional of the three-dimensional cube that you'll find in the UN prayer room, and that three-dimensional cube represents the tree of life, which is the entire cube, but the smaller cube, which is what we're basically in, is here. That's where we're at, but there's a bigger cube outside of it that encompasses all. You know, this is knowledge that they've been passed around for thousands of years. Now science comes out in quantum physics and says, "Oh, there's 10 dimensions." Well, most of your scientists are Masons. They know this. It's alchemy. It's science and sorcery mixed together. You know, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to start picking up the pace, because there's some ground I want to cover on what this thing really is, and it's this thing that we exist in is. It's like a spiritual numerical entity. It is not the God that you perceive in your head, but it is the thing that creates what you see. It is what you hear. We are stuck in it because it's time, and it controls that, and that's the punishment, if you will. If you want to use that word, that man is stuck in a third-dimensional world ruled by third-dimensional laws, and therefore that's why Jesus wasn't affected by it. He was able to escape because he was timeless. The word temple, again, T-E-M-P, is Latin tempus for time. L-E-L is the Lord of Saturn, so that's why they go to Temp L, the Time Lord. That's why they're called disciples. That's why the angels are called angels. That's why you have Gabriel, Uriel, Michael. Okay, this all of this has to do with that ball up in the sky. Is it inherently evil? I'm not so sure of that, because it's the connotation that's attached to it that's evil. I don't think man needs any help being evil. If you look and watch the news, I think we do a pretty good job of that ourselves. But be that as it may, just watch. I try to highlight some things, and then we'll get going. And then either this week or next week, I'm going to get a radio show going. So just look at it. You'll understand what it is. It's just the 10 planets, but each one of those is a dimension. And, you know, the ninth one, which is Saturn, that's why you see 9 associated with Saturn, is black. You know, he's the god of authority. He's what the Grim Reaper is. He's the one that's in Revelations as the black horseman, justice. That's where you get all your laws. That's where you get all your banking. That's where you get your medicine. All of it goes back to that thing. Well, we can discuss that further in length, but I need to get moving on these things. So get out of it what you can, because I'm going to start up again tomorrow on the heavier stuff.